So what we're going to do is we're going to start with that right foot forward.
Sir?
Shift all of our weight for that right foot. We're going to step left hand on that forearm. We're going to cut from our shoulder down to our left, and we'll put it back up on our left shoulder, cut down to the right.
Sir?
Down. Down. And when you first start Saber, we're going to do 20 on each side. Well, let's do 20 going down, and then we'll do 20 going up. When you first start, this feels very awkward. The more you do it, the more you're going to build up that muscle memory, and you're going to start to feel that blade actually cutting through the air.
Feels very similar to just a baseball swing going down.
Yes. Yeah, it's very similar.
Glad I have that muscle memory.
So the only difference will be when you swing that baseball bat is that the baseball bat's actually going to turn just a little bit.
Right, right.
Whereas on this one, you make sure that leading edge is always forward. That's what kind of makes this a little difficult, especially if you have that muscle memory for something else. And just kind of untrain that. There's going to be a little bit of a micro movement.
Right. Slightly different.
Just slightly different. It's interesting if you ever watch the videos of the Samurai Sword Masters where they're trying to cut through the mat.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
And it's like you'll have some people where they can't get through one mat, you have some people who just like it's like nothing.
Yeah, what's the difference with that? Like,
It's technique.
just getting the blade
That blade's going
straight.
to go all the way through, so a lot of times what will happen is you'll get through it and the blade kind of does that. And so it's the technique of getting that power through your waist all the way through. And then the other thing is that samurai swords were also very brittle, so you had to be really good with them. Okay, so let's do our upcut. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to start with our blade down on our right, and we're going to come up to the left, and then down on our left and up to the right. So we're going to do 20 upcuts. So there's going to be there should be a little bit of wrist flexibility on some of this. So it's like you're going to have to adjust your wrist to get these cuts to work. Eventually, so they're going to get a lot of that jerkiness that you're doing is going to kind of come out. You're going to get a little bit more fluid. So practicing these at home is going to help a lot. And then if you're young, don't worry too much about it getting like nice and fluid and flowy. Your muscles are still growing. Those synapses are still trying to connect, and you're still having a lot of like different things that your body's still trying to learn. There's that muscle memory. So a lot of your movement comes from muscle memory, and as you grow, those neurons have to readjust themselves to your new height and your new bone length and all that kind of stuff. So it's always going to feel awkward, and especially if you're one of those kids that has a growth spurt. Your brain's still trying to figure out how to work your new muscles, your new bones. So don't worry about it too much. Try your best you can to get that as smooth as possible, and eventually you'll get really good at it. It just takes a lot of practice. Okay, we are going to learn the first 5 moves of our saber set. Okay.
Sir?
So when we start, it's going to be in our left hand, and there's going to be a little. You're going to kind of feel this right here in that deltoid between between the anterior and the anterior and the middle one.
Yeah.
There's going to be a
I think
little
it's just
spot.
the middle delt.
Yeah. So it's just going to sit right there. Or what I've seen some people do is they'll kind of sit in the elbow and kind of go against the side. Yeah. So it kind of sits pretty close to your face. And this is where we start, okay?
Sir?
And so we'll start with our attention stance. That right hand is going to come right to your leg, and your feet are going to come together. When we start, what we're going to do is we're going to start with that right foot's going to go forward. Get off of that dark square. And your right toe is going to turn out. Okay. When we step forward in that first move, the pommel of your saber is going to go to your solar plexus. Just like this. Okay. Just gonna go a little higher up towards more to the chest. Yeah, it's gonna feel weird. It's gonna hurt a little bit. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna look down it like you're looking down the barrel of a gun. Just like the barrel of a gun. All right. And this is our first present. All right. Presenting. And then we're gonna step forward with that left foot. The saber's gonna point backwards, and we're gonna have all of our fingers are gonna be closed with an open palm, and we're gonna push forward. Good. These first two moves. All right. Reset.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Stance.
Sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Do that first move. Step. 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 Okay. Now what we're gonna do for our third move is we're gonna take that right hand. We're gonna grab the handle. And we're going to lift our saber up. And so, we'll have the corrections here. And we're going to take our left hand, we're going to make what we refer to as sword fingers. Our sword fingers are basically just your index finger and your middle finger together. Those are going to point up toward the tip of your saber. Okay.
Sir.
Let's reset.
Yes, sir.
I want to make sure that we've got everything set up correctly. So when we start, the dull side is going to be up against our body. We're going to step forward, sharp sides up, sharp sides up. Sharp side should now be behind us. Okay. Yeah, this is going to take a little bit of getting used to. So let's reset.
Sir.
Going to stance.
Sir.
Stand tall.
Sir.
We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Good. All right. Practice that one 2 times, and then we're going to learn the next 2 moves.
Yes, sir.
Right, good. Let's reset.
Yes, sir.
Stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3. So our next move is we're going to come up on that right leg. That left leg's going to come up, and we're going to point down. So we're pointing down at an angle.
Yes, sir.
And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to drop to our horse stance, and we're going to lock up. Left hand is going to be at your solar plexus.
Yes, sir.
Good, reset. So, a lot of these moves, this is where your hand is going to be for a lot of these. If we're not doing this, when we're doing this, it usually signifies we're grabbing something, and if it's going to be here for the rest of the time. The reason is if I leave it out here and I'm doing cuts, there's a good chance I'm going to cut my hand off. And so
Yes, sir.
having it right here at my solar plexus means that if I'm doing a lot of cuts, I'm not accidentally going to cut my hand off. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So, those first 5 moves, the first 3 moves are basically our present and salute.
Mhm.
The next 2 moves are part of the actual routine. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And the saber was a lot of these moves are meant to go against a spear. So that's the first thing we're doing. We're blocking a spear, and then they're pulling back to do a strike towards our face. We're blocking the spear. Blocking the spear.
Yes, sir.
That makes sense.
Yes, sir.
So you're gonna see, we're gonna do a lot of moves, and if you imagine that there's a spear coming at you and you're deflecting that spear, you're probably gonna get the move. We're eventually gonna start to get into a lot of moves where we're grabbing spears and we're actually just stabbing at people. Well, that's as somebody's coming in with the spear, what's gonna happen is you're gonna reach for the spear to push it out of the way, and that person's lunging, may not be lunging towards you, but you're gonna lunge towards them. So if I'm pulling them in with that, you grab the spear to pull them in, then you can stab. The spear's only gonna be so long. Okay, There's a really good reason why the armies use spears, because they were a nice long-range weapon.
Right.
Um,
Keep some distance.
Keeps that distance. This was back before the invention of guns and gunpowder and that kind of thing. So that keeping that distant warfare was very important. It gave you an advantage. So that's why spears were used a lot. And then this is what poorer armies or common people would be using. But so that's why you learn the defense using the saber against the spear.
Interesting.
Okay, so we're gonna do those 5 moves one more time, and then we're going to bow out.
Yes, sir.
Stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right, let's line up.
Yes, sir.